It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright.
Yeah.
I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number two. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, it's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Like 20! Hey! Get out!
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Here we go.
Loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11.
21. Get out!
On second down, it's Coleman. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Couple of very nice carries to
Here we
start
go.
this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first. Run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
A big hit.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
In Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
There we go. Nice play, baby.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 25 yards. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And this one compares to Seth Roberts. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the... And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead, 42 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do.
Honey, I dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. like that. It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man. That's the way my neck talking. Right, I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. But a NASDAQ, that's cash when I'm.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston.
We play to win. Let's go!
Here
we go, T. Here I come.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Off the play, Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Markevius Mingo in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. DeAndre Carter is deep for the Texans. It's taken on the 25. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check 3.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's feed him. Let's go. Dash.
2nd down. Here's Miller.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Give it a 9.
Watson on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Here's Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them. Because they're really outside of field goal range now. Right? The opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may get the ball, maybe you're pinned down a little bit. But must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a third and about 3 to go.
Silver. Slam.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Let's go, fellas.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said we'd go for it.
It's caught. Smith. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now Cousins. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Bradley Roby, the ex-Buckeye, with a corner blitz and the sack.
Gun.
3rd and 1 for Cousins. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. Have a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on that last drive, Whitworth on 4th turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Put it down. To the car.
Hassan.
To throw is Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Alert!
Out of the gun, Watson. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Kill.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson flushed out right. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a first down throw. Got an open man, it's QT. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Now he'll escape to his right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys.
Again, it's Watson.
Let's get off the field.
Open man, the tight end fails. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Got to get the point. Get on the point.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Going deep for Hopkins. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2.
Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook, 50 yards. And the Vikings get the quick strike touchdown. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Set.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. He's coming. He's coming.
Watson. Escaping the pressure right to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
In your face. Go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch the
A shotgun snap for Watson. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Watson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Watson got a throw, and he's going to go down again. Danielle Hunter, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Watson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
You can't stop.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throwing is Cousins. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
First. Here we go.
Cousins. And the pressure gets to him again.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Black.
Mike 41.
Two.
Watch the backer. Check 4.
Final play of the half. Cousins. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I would
love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On second down now, it's Miller. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. He can run for it, and he will. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
High 31. High 31.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
No gain on this.
They're going for it. It's Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check.
On the carry, it's Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Cook. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on the defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball. And that way, you often control the game.
Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
They're trying to show you they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Hey. You got three. Three down.
Going to run with Madison again. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
41 Mike. They're going to need some therapy after this.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again. Or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
That's what I'm talking
We become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Throwing, Cousins. And Thielman's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A 7-yard touchdown grab. The Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's...
And that's caught inside the 35. Watson to Hopkins for a huge hookup. 41 yards. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Hey, no timeout. 9, go.
On first down, it's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pick up there at 20 yards. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans cut into that lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to what we said with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch tight end. 3 down, 3 down.
They run it again with Cook. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here's Cousins going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings.
Let's go, touchdown, baby.
Stephon Diggs. 73 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
There we go.
Houston Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Well, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Eluding the pressure right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Texans on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Watson. And that is incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And time to his left. He's got 4. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Check. Lucky.
Hey, we got
Throwing on 3rd down. Watson. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Danielle Hunter able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Here's Watson, forced out to his left. Now a desperate. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And the catch made by Hopkins. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I know you felt that.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure. In this situation, able to escape to his left and makes an accurate throw.
Steps away to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out 1 for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Seattle.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Move the team.
Right there. 54 Mike.
You're track.
Gun. Check.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Mike's by 4. Watch.
25.
Watch the fly.
Got it.
Watch the safety creep. Watch out.
Front left.
No. Off. Pick that.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. It's complete to Lockett. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
Pick it up. Kill.
Check 50. Go. 40. Go.
Now throw on 1st down with Wilson. And not going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
And he better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Front left.
Throwing again. Wilson. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
36 power. Good job right there. Hey, 0. Good touch.
To throw again is Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. C.J. Prosise there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0.
Here we go.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They go play action. Cousins. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan. Other things you work down in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, watch the leg.
Check, 55. Hey, we're good. Check, 55. Hot.
Cousins the throw.
Get that ball.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown, Vikings. Olabisi Johnson, 53 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see them, but from a wide receiver perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
We play to win. Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check, crunch. One left.
Wilson now, throwing again. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 75 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they're looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, get into a good rhythm. You see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, check Mike. Yo. Mike 33. I smell.
Hey, Charlie.
I smell fear in that offense.
Mike, check 33.
Working it out of the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's Britton Colquitt to punt this one away. Back deep for the Seahawks, Tyler Lockett. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Fielded at the 20. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get...
And this is caught. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown.
Quick six.
Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points.
It's off.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This is taken at the 3. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Listen to me.
On third down, Cousins. He's going to look deep down the field. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Look left.
Big edge.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Kill.
They got 4 down.
Kill. Showing eight.
To throw again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He'll let this go for the end zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle.
Great job, man. Keep
Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is up to 18 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just like any interception, are you a little cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 50.
Bravo.
Focus, defense, focus. 55.
Lucky 48. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, all 300. It's going to be a long day.
Check 43.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Mike 50. Let's go, D.
Here we go.
Hey, Ken. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Here I come. Wait, the hard.
Cousins down on 2nd down. He finds his man Johnson. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 73 yards. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot in the end zone and made it pay off.
They're going to keep it on the ground. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion,
let's go, boys. Let's go.
All that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Go.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Alert.
Check. Fresno.
Touch 50.
25.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson, flush to his right. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun, Wilson. And incomplete, an excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really.
But
second down instead. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey,
now Wilson. Gonna throw again. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
One left.
After the sack on first down, Wilson under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Yellow.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Cousins on first down. And Diggs has it. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now Cousins going deep for Diggs. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Cousins. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first half as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Bailey, and that will get him one closer. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Motion. Hey, check motion, man.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. It's caught. Block it. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
3 down, 3 down.
Throwing is Cousins.
Pick me up.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered a great quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A 10-carry the game for Cook. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Here we go.
Watch it, you
Check.
Play fake. Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They run again on 1st down. Cook. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Following to pick up a 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, watch the slant.
Cousins now. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Does that happen to you?
No, stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
Run left.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson is going to float this one deep right. And got his man complete. The 30, 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Hey, there he is. Touchdown, baby.
DK Metcalf, 95 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Here we go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Don't let him breathe.
14. Whip. Watch the whip.
Hey, check 20.
Again on 2nd and 10. It's Wilson. Rolling to his right. It's complete to Lockett. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Just love that drill. A lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it's Oski. Okay,
different names for different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a true success. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Undercrunch.
Still got 4 down.
Back to the air. Wilson after the pick six. And look at that. A diving catch.
We got
10 yards and a Seattle first down. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Watch the ship. 14, Friday. Watch the ship. One flip.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 65 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
6-man. Check curl.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Escaping the pressure right. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Mike, 54. Here we go. Check 13.
12. Good job right there.
Wide. Give us it.
Now it's Wilson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. If you have these timeouts, what are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he goes in for the Seattle touchdown. C.J. Prosise. His second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will make this a 19-point game. This will be taken very short. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And now here's another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a punt. And they will be set up now.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off. Each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay. 10K on the countertop.